Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of January the, where are we? January the 24th, I'm sorry, the 26th through the 28th of 2024. I'm all messed up, I'm sorry y'all. So I want to thank you all for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for the updated price list if you don't have it already. Okay, so the overall energy is the Three of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, Ten of Wands, Justice, and Queen of Cups. All right, so kind of feels like maybe you guys are coming down off of some sort of emotional high. And I kind of feel like now you're just kind of anticipating what happens next. You're like, that was such a great time, or that was such a great conversation, whatever it was. It just left you feeling so good. And now, you know, it's just a matter of waiting to see what happens next. And I also kind of feel like maybe there is somebody who is possibly waiting to hear from you and could be watching you from a distance. Maybe you've already had a dream that somebody was thinking about you or in your energy. And in a sense, I do get the same type of energy that Emperor gives, where someone is strategizing and they're just kind of like calculating and waiting for the right time to make their next move. Now I feel like there's going to end up being some sort of miscommunication or distance, because I feel like maybe mind games are being played. And I feel like that just leads to distance. So again, let's say you really enjoyed yourself with somebody, and you know, you expected that this person would contact you later on that day or even the next day, and then several days go by and this person's actually thinking about you, but they don't want you to know that. Very teenagery, and it just seems like it turns into guarded energies, where it's like, well, you know, forget it then. Like, I don't trust that person. They said they were going to call, or, you know, I thought we enjoyed ourselves. They, you know, it's just something doesn't add up. So now you're suspicious of them, and maybe you feel like you want to teach them a lesson for making you wait. When they do call, and you're like, I'm not going to answer that. You know, they can wait, like they made me wait. And it just kind of goes like back and forth with that. So I feel like because someone is playing mind games, it's going to lead to some sort of miscommunication and distance. Another thing I'm seeing here, I feel like somebody is cheating. Somebody is not playing by the rules or playing fair. And I don't know what that's in reference to. Maybe it's something going on at work. Someone could be stealing your ideas, or not giving you the credit for something. It just seems like somebody is not playing fairly. Someone is cutting corners. It could be that maybe you found out a way to get something for free, and somebody is like, how did you do that? And I think because you don't tell them, they feel some type of way about you, or from then on is some sort of hostile energy. Another thing I feel like in regards to love is somebody is making someone jealous. I feel like someone is intentionally trying to make someone jealous or envious. It's possible that somebody might be throwing something in your face, hoping that it's going to get some sort of reaction out of you, or to get you to reach out to them. And I just feel like it doesn't work. Now, you also might be lying or covering something up when it comes to, I don't know, experience. Maybe you're just lying about your experience at an interview or on the resume. Seems a little work related. Also, if you're trying to apply for like a loan, anything that is like an application, you definitely might be lying about some things, or withholding certain information. Also, yeah, if you're, this is tax season, so you definitely could be withholding some sort of information, or, just lying about something. Maybe you asking somebody, you got a kid you can't carry, like somebody is trying to find out information about that. Although I heard they did a big crackdown on that, so I don't even know if that still works. But yeah, somebody is like trying to find out if somebody has any extra kids they can carry on their taxes. Somebody also might be lying about legal matters. Somebody is either withholding information from their lawyer, the courts, or of course, like they're, taking their oath. They're obviously lying. So yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to cheat the system. It is possible that somebody is above the law, maybe because of some sort of strings or connections that they have. Maybe someone is connected to a judge. Maybe, some sort of evidence is dirty, or a crime scene is tampered with. Like, I don't know, it just seems like somebody could be being very intrusive when it comes with law or following orders. Now, I also feel that any relationships might feel karmic, like it's a burden, and maybe you secretly don't want to be in this relationship, or maybe you secretly don't want this job, or it's something that you don't want. It's like something that you're needing to fulfill, some sort of an agreement, but now you want out of it. You're like, I don't want this agreement anymore. Yeah, I'm getting just like a lot of law breaking type energy here. After some sort of fight, somebody is wanting forgiveness. And this doesn't just have to be romantic. This can be a fight with anybody that you had, or a disagreement. I feel like maybe somebody is wanting forgiveness or acting apologetic, just trying to make peace with you. Or maybe you are trying to make peace with somebody. I do feel like maybe things are going to be balanced out ultimately. If you have been lurking on somebody's page, just be careful because you might see something that you don't want to see. Like maybe you didn't know that somebody was in a relationship, or maybe to your knowledge they weren't, but yet they're posting up pictures of them with another person, and you know you're lurking, but it's making you feel some type of way about that person. It's a little envy. Matter of fact, it's funny. I don't know what Joey Badass sign is, but I was looking at his post and I forget the actress name that he's with, but he was like showing off pictures with her. I think it's cute, maybe because I don't want him like that, but I think it's cute. And going through the comments, like everybody was like just livid. Like all the females were just like, I don't believe this, and they were taking it to heart. It sounded like, I'm sure that, you know, they were joking, but they were pissed. So it's kind of like a situation like that. Like maybe someone isn't necessarily trying to, you know, show somebody off, but you go lurking on their page and then you see what's happening, and then you end up feeling some type of way about what you're seeing. So yeah, be careful if you're the lurker. Now also, if you do have somebody who's lurking on you, but you don't know it, and you're just happy in a relationship and just posting pictures of your happy moments, somebody might be feeling jealous of that. In fact, it doesn't even have to apply to just strictly relationships. Somebody might be feeling some type of way about, you know, the happiness that they're seeing on your site. Now, somebody also might feel like something is directed at them, but it's not. I feel like an earth sign could be withholding information from you, or vice versa. I feel like you also won't like it if you feel somebody's energy around you. Like you feel like somebody is doing something, calling out to you or trying to channel you or doing any type of spiritual work to attract you. I feel like you're going to feel it and you're not going to like it. Another thing I'm getting is that somebody is reporting back to somebody else. Somebody is like a mole or a spy or whatever the case. They're reporting back to somebody else. So usually when I get this, I always like to say be careful of the ideas that you share with people, because I almost feel like somebody is taking that idea and, you know, telling somebody else about it, and then before you know it, you see something going on, you're like, that's my idea. I feel like either you are being scolded by someone or you are scolding somebody. I feel like somebody is blocking somebody to teach them a lesson, or trying to set some sort of boundaries. I don't know. I just kind of feel like maybe somebody is trying to distance themselves. It's something kind of petty, though. It also may be that somebody is refusing to give you attention or acknowledge you when you know that they see you. You also might witness something that seems you might witness seeing somebody being bullied or mistreated. And whatever happens, I kind of feel like you're wondering if you should intervene or should you just stay out of it. You might catch some people arguing in a store, screaming or yelling at their children or mistreating their children. And you might initially want to say something, and then maybe you're like, you try to be logical about it, and you're like, well, I don't know what that kid did, or I don't know what they're, but it's like still bothering you. Something is also like a question of ethics, or it's like, is it ethics or a question of morality? Your morals. So I kind of feel like that is something that you're also debating. Maybe you also could see something at the workplace and you're like, I don't know if I should report that or should I say something? Yeah, I feel like you're really trying to think something out thoroughly before taking some sort of action. Should you help this person? Should you say something? It also looks like somebody maybe has some kind of information that might be helpful to you, and they're carrying this burden of a secret. Any family issues, I feel like you're trying to bridge the gap or you're trying to make peace. So again, an energy of someone being a mediator. In regards to contracts and agreements, like I said, I feel like maybe someone is cheating, either lying about something, or they have someone that is able to pull strings for them. I see some sort of an agreement based off of something false, or there's a mixture of truth and lies. Now also, something could be going on where you need to hire a lawyer, in which you do know someone that knows the ins and outs of law and can change and reverse and flip stuff. So maybe that's good for you if you hire a lawyer. You might end up confronting someone, or someone's going to confront you about something. I feel like somebody is nervous about saying what it is that needs to be said, but they're going to say it. Somebody might just outright say that you're unfair, or you're a liar, or one of those. Or you might do that to somebody. All right, let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, you have contract, second chakra, Archangel Ariel, first chakra, Archangel Michael, overall energy, Goddess of the Moon. All right, so I do feel that you need to trust your intuition. I'm hearing something about that old saying, what is that about tying your camel's back? Tie it on your camel's back. It's an old saying. I can't think of it now. Something about tying your camel's back. But it's basically just kind of saying, like, you know, do what you need to do, but with precaution. Don't just accept something wholeheartedly, or be naive about something that you agree to or get into. So I feel like you need to look out for yourself. Let's say you had a verbal agreement with somebody and you pretty much trust this person, but then you're like, you know what, I better get a lawyer just to draft something up and make this official, and you go and draft up whatever you guys agreed to, and then you have it like officially documented. It could be something like that going on. Contracts and agreements to me are standing out. Those of you that work in a creative field, be cautious of what you agree to. You know, definitely check the fine print, or hire a lawyer to go over those things, instead of trying to do it on your own. Health-wise, health-wise, I feel like something could potentially be imbalanced. I feel that maybe there needs to be some sort of alignment within your chakras. So either, you know, look into healing for the second chakra or your sacral chakra as well as your root chakra. Maybe you listen to music or sounds or whatever you do. Maybe you go to a Reiki healer. It just seems like it needs to be aligned because something's imbalanced. I would even say your heart chakra and your third eye. Yeah. So I feel like you need to be more aligned spiritually. And even so, I feel like things that are out of alignment can still manifest as something physical. So also look into what rules your second chakra, like what body parts is responsible for, as well as the root chakra. I know something dealing with the feet and the reproductive organs may have something to do with this, but look into it. You also might need to do some sort of meditation so that you can have more clarity, or so that you can dream or remember your dreams. Also, spiritually, you might be an empath and you might be tapped into someone's energy, someone who is kind of calling out to you, or maybe you just happen to feel something that somebody is going through because you guys are linked. I feel like you also have a soul contract with somebody. It could be career related, a business partnership, or it could be romantic. But I feel like you have some sort of soul agreement that needs to be fulfilled, especially if it is dealing with creativity. I feel like something in regards to your willpower is being strengthened, or you have some sort of determination to fulfill some sort of dream that you have. Also, if you find yourself on a spiritual high, make sure that you ground yourself. I feel like there still needs to be a balance. You also could be concerned with finances and material things as well. There needs to be a balance between spirituality and materialism. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.